neighbours family, my name is Coetzee and I've recently adopted Kate as my second name. My height is 174 centimetres and I am a size 7 in shoes. So if you are an avid shopper, you'll know that that is a really impossible size to find and there aren't a lot of shoes that look good in it. The view from my bedroom is my hedge that separates the two houses, but also I can look through my neighbour's window and see what the score is on their TV. Barberton daisies are my favourite flowers. They are the brightest, most cheerful flowers that are out there. When I find a new song that I love, what I do is I close my bedroom door and I play it on repeat for ages until it is absolutely sickening and I can't stand the sound of it anymore. I am petrified of needles. That means I will not give blood unless you are really, really, really dying, and it's horrible having injections and anything else to do with that, so I won't even get another piercing other than my pierced ears. My favourite breakfast is pancakes and crumpets, which comes from the same batter, so it's really simple to please me. My worst haircut ever was when my hair was cut into a bob in grade 7. I was actually told that I looked like a coconut, surprisingly enough. My celeb crush is Johnny Depp. He is by far the most sexiest man out there and a brilliant, brilliant actor. I have fish phobia, which means I will not touch fish, eat fish, swim with fish, nothing. I will have none of it. My favourite food is lasagna and mashed potato, but not really together. I mean, I won't complain, but not really together. My favourite place was in my tree house, but the day after I turned 18, my dad decided that I was no longer a child, and so he took it down. My favourite TV show is Bones, which is really awesome. It's kind of like a forensic anthropologist thriller crime solving team. They're really awesome. I have 3 cousins, all of which are younger than me, so lots of experience with little kids. My favourite movie is Moulin Rouge and Inception, quite the opposites, I know. I currently have 2 pet dogs, and when I was about 5, I used to have a pet caterpillar that was yellow and had blue stripes on it, but I can't remember what his name was. I am a pretty fast texter, but when it comes to touchscreen it suddenly slows you down by like a million seconds and I absolutely hate it. I have never owned a cat, surprisingly enough. I know almost everyone has had a cat once upon a time in their life. When the weather is cold, I usually tend to wear gumboots. Doesn't matter if it's raining or not really, they're just really awesome and I love wearing them, so any excuse is awesome. I love photography. It's one of my favourite hobbies and hopefully one day it'll kick off and become something. I don't know what, but I'll use it for something. In my house one day I would really love soft serve ice cream machine because I love ice cream that much that I would eat it every day. When I'm older I would really love to open my own bakery. My dad's adamant that I should call it Just Desserts, but I think having some nice light lunches would be good too. When I was younger, my best friend and I used to pretend we were spies and it was one of our favourite things to do. I am slightly OCD when it comes to eating Smarties or M&Ms or Astros, so what I'll do is I'll pour out the whole box and then separate it into each of the colours, and then I will eat off each colour until every colour has the same amount and eat one by one. I have kept a journal since grade 4. My notes say grade 6, but I read an old journal yesterday and it's actually grade 4. It's quite hilarious. I had horrible handwriting. I once tried writing a book about 2 best friends who were actually really awesome spies and had really hot boyfriends, but the amount of punctuation used for speaking just annoyed me so much that I gave up on the concept. So there goes my dreams of being an author. I was in the choir for 4 years in primary school, and one of my most embarrassing moments was when I did a solo in one of the concerts, and they didn't have a shawl to put over my head, so instead they took a lace tablecloth. So I got teased about being the girl who wore tablecloths on her head. My favourite treat is cupcakes. If you give me the option, I will almost always choose to have a cupcake. I am not allergic to anything at all, not one thing. It's really great, but it also means that I feel like I'm not that unique. High heels are my favourite shoes, and it doesn't matter that I'm tall, I will still wear high heels. What I really look forward to about the future is owning my own house. I really can't wait to decorate it and have each room a different theme and like all the stuff that I love. I have never travelled overseas before, but we have travelled to Lesotho, which is another country, although it shouldn't really be considered another country because it's basically a country within our country, so it's sort of like a state. So it makes no tends to call it another country. My absolute favourite colour is pink, and I know it's very cliched for a girl and most people grow out of it. I obviously didn't grow out of it. I love it still. I have a major sweet tooth, and I always have a sweet stash. If I don't have sweets with me, I probably won't survive. I'll probably crumple up into a ball and die. I don't really like trying new foods, to be perfectly honest, and I know I should, but I really don't. So unless I have a really good motivation, like a nice large sum of money to try the food, I probably won't try it. You can give me plain old simple stuff and I'll just eat that. My favourite music or song I don't really have, because my taste for music is so varied that it's hard to just pinpoint on one thing. I have been told before that I dress like a fairy. I've been told that I dress like a Greek goddess, and I also have been told that I look like I've just walked out of Woodstock. And I'm not sure if those are actually good things or not, but I do like those things, so I'll take it as a compliment anyways. My favourite smell is the smell of jasmine, because when I was younger my dad planted a jasmine bush in front of our house, so every day when I walk out to school that's what I smell. I do ballroom and Latin American dancing, and recently got a partner officially. Yay! One of the things about me is that I'm